Hi everyone, this is Georgia with the Joyful Hope LLC Perinatal Music Therapy. I'm just coming back on to say happy December. We are officially at December 1st, the beginning of the most stressful time of the year. At least somebody was singing that to me today. We were talking about how for some reason, even though there is stuff going on, right? Like if you've got kiddos, they might have a school play or Christmas program, end of the year crunch for things with jobs and with other things, present buying, whatever you decide to do for this time of year, family events that you just have to go to, work parties. So it seems like there's a lot more. Personally, I don't know if that's entirely true. Like, for example, May felt really busy to me this year. My own birthday, my youngest's first birthday, my mother-in-law's birthday, Mother's Day, a couple people celebrating wedding anniversaries in my family that, well, I guess they weren't as big of a deal this year, but the end of school year for people, so my schedule got changed around whenever I see my school-age kiddos that I still see, things like that. So yeah, May was hard. But for some reason, everybody kind of knows that December is just a lot. So that being said, hi, I'm here to help. I got back from my first group this morning, and I've come out of it thinking about that I really want to hone in on relaxation and how music can help that process, and also just kind of getting back in touch with your body. Whenever we get stressed out, we usually stay stuck in our head. Worry about the things that are all coming up, worrying about this or that, trying to stay on top of everything. It's a lot of thinking. And so it's easy to forget, oh, that's right. Maybe I should stretch. Maybe I should take some deep breaths. Maybe I should close my eyes and try and think about good things to counteract all the negative, things like that. And so it's hard to do that on our own sometimes, right? It's hard. Personal development is a challenge, right? Because you have to do the work yourself. And who holds you accountable? You. So if you say, oh, we'll just do it tomorrow, or yeah, that's a good idea, and that's where it stays. I know this because I do it all the time. Then it's really hard to find that peace, to find that calm, to find that joy in this season, right? So my suggestion for any moms who are expecting or postpartum or anything, who want to come and hang out and breathe and have some time together and just enjoy the present moment instead of all the worries of the future. Just enjoy 2 hours, if that, out of your week. I felt like doing math this morning, and that's actually 2 out of 168 hours, which is about 0.01% of your time in the week, which is not to put anybody down. If you're like, I'm too busy, literally one more thing is going to make me lose my mind. I get it, I do. But I'm here to try and help that, right? So if you think, oh, I need to take some time for myself, or if I just had a minute to breathe, then maybe I could calm down and maybe things would be a little easier this year for the holidays. Whenever I do that, usually what I find myself doing is kind of scrolling away on here, right? I do it. I'll admit it. And so that's not relaxing. In fact, we all know the science. It's more anxiety, it's more stress, right? We compare ourselves to people, we Oh man, their Christmas pictures were so cute. And it's like, I didn't even put together Christmas cards, like all of those things. So what can we do instead? Well, you can hop on over and visit me on Thursday mornings from 9 to 11 a.m. Come when you can. I'll be there, and hopefully we can get a decent sized group coming because it's more fun with more people, right? My hope is that we can kind of gather together and just chillax, get some music going, maybe do some stretching. I'm going to keep it easy, especially through the end of the year and into the beginning of next year. 2 reasons. One is we're all stressed, so any escape is good. 2 is because I am big pregnant. You can't see right now, but we're in the 3rd trimester, so I am taking some extra graces to give myself space and rest leading up to having this baby. So we're not going to be doing anything strenuous or emotionally heavy. I'm not afraid to go there with people, especially in one-on-one sessions, but in a group, we're going to keep it a little bit lighter. So, yeah, so I would encourage you to really consider this. Like I said, I know this time of year is busy and stressful, but I think that you're worth it. I think that you deserve to have some time to yourself. If you come in a form of a committed group setting thing, and you block that time off for yourself because you deserve it as a mom, because you're busy and you need time to breathe and exist, then you're more likely to commit to it and to do it, right? I know that's where I am. When I was doing some prenatal yoga classes last month or so, it worked a lot better than me just trying to make myself watch videos online and do it alongside them. I keep telling myself I should do that, and I have not at all. So it worked better whenever I paid somebody and showed up at the place, and then I felt great, so much better, and the week was easier, and it was something to look forward to. So I encourage you to challenge yourself with that thought, especially this time of year. Like I said, I know it's easy to be overwhelmed. It's easy to get just consumed by everything that you have to do. But I promise you this would be worth your time of taking care of yourself. And it would be a good place and a good group to do it with. If you have more questions about it, please reach out. You're welcome to check out any of my pages. I'm planning on sharing weekly reminders about the group. I'm probably going to put it in an event form just so it's easier for people to find. But that's my hope, is that we can get some more support for mamas during this time when everybody's so stressed and we just need a break. We really do. That being said, what am I reading this week? Well, I got a book back that I lent to somebody, so I'm hoping to skim through it again. I've done this with every one of my kids, and it's honestly probably the most solid source of advice and of everything to do with having a baby that I've ever looked up. This includes apps, this includes other personal research, being a part of Facebook groups, everything. This is the pot of gold. It's called Childbirth Without Fear, and it's by a man named Grantley, Dr. Grantley Dick Reed. And it is fantastic. His perspective is really refreshing, and it's impressive because it's a man talking about birth, first of all, right? And it was published originally like late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, we're talking about 1900s, so we're coming up on like a 100-year anniversary soon. And this man, he is solid. He's got great information, great research, especially with regards to pain and pain management during labor and birth. So I strongly recommend this book to everybody who is having a baby, because I have gleaned so much good information each time I've skimmed it, each time I've read it, each time I've looked through it some. So I strongly recommend that. What am I listening to this week? Well, I've been listening to Christmas music. Several of my clients have been requesting it. but also just my own enjoyment. I mean, some people think we should wait until Christmas. I did that last year. It was kind of sad. It felt like the rest of the world was celebrating without me. So I've been enjoying it, especially George Winston's December album. He's a pianist, and he plays a whole variety of piano music, but this album, December, it has some Christmas variations. It has some, which is just a Christmas song that he's kind of changed a little bit for his own enjoyment, I guess. For our enjoyment, I guess. And he also has some others that are more like winter vibed. I don't know how to explain it, but check it out. It's really good. I'll try and link both of those things I've been listening and reading in the notes here. But otherwise, in the notes or description. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope that December isn't completely surprising you. I knew it was coming, but it's kind of surprised me this year that we're already here. So I hope that that's been good. And if anybody has any questions or comments at all, feel free to message me. I would be happy to answer anything that you have question-wise for me regarding music therapy, regarding anything I talked about in this video, like my group and all that. So I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you soon.